Today in class our focus was on proportions, so I'm going to do a couple of problems just to make sure that we were moving in the right direction. Number 1, 8 scoops of lemonade mix needs to be added to 6 quarts of water. What is the ratio of lemonade mix to water? So we have been given the information 8 scoops per 6 quarts of water. And now since we see we have two even numbers, it can be simplified, so I can divide both terms by 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And so I would then have 4 scoops per 3 quarts of water. And that would be my simplified form. Number 9, the directions say to determine whether the two quantities represented are proportional or non-proportional. Then it gives you a hint you'll need to check each ratio by simplifying to make sure they are the same. And generally when we see cost and hours of service, we look at the rate in terms of this many dollars per hour. And so we'll set up our proportions in such a way. So my first proportion would be $50 per 4 hours. And I want to figure out what that unit rate is. Well, $50 per 4 hours, I would divide by 4. 50 divided by 4 would end up with $12.5 per 1 hour. And as the directions gave the hint, we'd have to check each ratio, so we're going to have to keep checking the additional ratios. So I will set up another ratio, $62.5 over 5 hours. And again, we're going to look for the unit rate. So 62.5 divided by 5 gives me $12.5 per 1 hour. You know, for these two quantities, we have the same unit rate, and so they are proportional to one another. We still need to check our last term to make sure that all of the units within our chart are proportional. Problem 13. Write a proportion for the situation and then solve. Well, we did several of these in class. So 12 is to x would be a ratio 12 over x, as 4 is to 5, so 4 over 5. And just as we did in class, we can cross multiply. 12 times 5 is 60. 4 times x is 4x. We divide both sides by 4. And our x will equal 15.